Good morning. I am going to start today your computer craft, computer chapter 4, the internet and introduction. What is internet? How we use the internet? The main features of internet. We study this in this chapter. Introduction to the internet, use of the internet, advantage and disadvantage of the internet, basic technologies related to the internet, opening a web page using web address, best practices related to online safety, responsibilities of a good digital citizen. We discuss about these points. What is internet? The internet is a telecommunication system. Internet is a telecommunication system that connects millions of other smaller networks across the globe. This internet connects smaller networks, millions of smaller networks in this world. Therefore, the internet is often referred to as a network of networks. The internet is called network of network. Networks mean local network, and internet connects all networks, so it is also called network of networks. It allows computer users to communicate with each other across huge distance and different computer platforms. This network, this internet can communicate everyone through every computer users across and use them. We can see anything, or you can do you can learn anything from huge distance. You say we are in India, but we can communicate with America, Russia, different country. The internet was invented in 1969 by US Department of Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, ARPA. This network system first invented in America in 1969. But when it was also known as ARPANET, ARPANET. The main intention to the developing the networks was to enable immediate communication within the defense department in case of war. This network first invented to communicate first invented in military purpose, in the military section of USA, to communicate with his military person at the time of war. Because at the time of war, maybe there is some problem in cable connection. Computers are then installed at the US universities with defense-related project. Then it is only used for defense-related project. Yes, scholars began to go online. When scholars began to go online, the networks uses changed into military to scientific. Then it is when scholars begin to work with them, then it is come out from military control to scientific control. This shift of responsibility began the transformation of ARPANET into ARPANET into fully functional internet with commercial purpose as well. When it is come out from the military control, then it is come to all over as a commercial purpose. The internet acts as pipeline. Internet is like a pipeline. It to transport electronic messages. It transport what? The electronic message from one network to another network. It's transfer electronic message from one network to other network. At the heart of the most networks is a server. but there is a server. What is server? Server is the heart of the network. The server is a fast computer with huge memory and storage space. In server, the computer has you must has the huge memory and storage spaces. The server controls the communication of information between the devices attached to a network. This server controls the devices which is attached to the network, such as computers, printers, or other service. This server controls these computer, then printers, then other devices. Related terms related to internet. Internet service provider. You see you learn the name. Internet service provider means ISP. Allows the user access to the internet through its server. This ISP allows the user, when we going to use internet, then this ISP allows us to succeed the server. Then internet service allows us access to the internet. We got internet through server. You can connect to the internet through telephone lines. We can connect the internet through telephone line, cable, modem, cell, or other mobile. You see, we have smartphone. The smartphone. This smartphone also connect with internet. So I can send you the message. World Wide Web. The World Wide Web was invented by the English scientist Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. These World Wide Webs are invented by British scientist, English scientist named Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. The World Wide Web is a network for information. This network is used for information where document and other web resources are identified by URLs. URLs means Uniform Resource Locator. You will get it in this chapter. Uniform Resource Locator. The information within the web page can be interlinked by hypertext link and can be accessed via the internet. When you go to when you open net or website, you will get, and the website address is, you see, www. This www means World Wide Web. These World Wide Webs this network identified through URLs. The information within the web page can be interlinked by hypertext link and can be accessed via the internet. The internet is often confused with the World Wide Web. You see, World Wide Web is not internet. Internet also there is a misconception that these two terms are synonyms. Some of ours are think that www means World Wide Web and internet are same, but no, they are not same. The internet is a collection of the many different systems or protocols. Internet is a collection of the many different system and protocols. As the name implies, it allows resources to the link to it. Great is in almost flawless manner. On the other hand, the World Wide Web contains a vast collection of linked multimedia pages. Internet allows resources to be linked to it. Great is in a almost flawless manner. But other hand, World Wide Web contains a vast collection of linked multimedia pages. However, there are several basic components of the web that allows user to communicate with each other. However, there are several basic components, components to the web allow use to communicate with each other. So we can come to know that www means World Wide Web and Internet are not same. Then come to with TCP or IP protocol. In order for a computer to communicate the internet, when a computer communicates with the internet, computer must follow a set of rules of protocols exchange messages. When we go to communicate with internet, then some rules we must be follow. The two most important protocols allowing computers to transfer data to the internet are transmission control protocol. It is called when we go to exchange our when we allowing computer to transfer our data to internet, there is some protocols. The first is transmission control protocol TCP and internet protocol. With these protocols, with the two protocols, virtually all computers can communicate with each other. With these two protocols, we to theory or to law we communicate with each other, each computer to other computer. For instance, if a user is running Windows on PC, he or she can communicate with iPhones. When you work in a desktop with PC, then we can also connect with a iPhone or a smartphone. Website. Now we come to another thing, website. What is website? A site or area on the World Wide Web that is accessed by the own internet address is called website. Website is a personal area of a user on the World Wide Web. On the World Wide Web, a website is a personal area. A website is a collection related of web pages, collection of many web pages. Each website contains a home page. A web page has a home page and may also contain additional pages. It may be with additional pages. Each website has owned and updated by an individual. I say you that it is individual area of a individual area on www. It is operated by either individual or company or organization, because the web is dynamically moving and changing entity. You can change its entity. Many website changes on a daily or even hourly basis. Many websites change in daily or hourly. domain name system. An internet address has 4 fields with numbers that are separated by periods or dots. This type of dots, an internet address has 4 fields with numbers that are separated by a periods or dots. A dots is separated the internet address. This type of address is known as IP address. Every computer which is attached to it internet, or every computer has a IP address. The user is not required to remember long string of numbers of the address. That is the address. The domain name system, DNS, translates the numerical address into words. The domain, you see, they are very word are using here. It is too difficult for you, this domain, IP address, but you just know about remember the name also. You will get its details in future. Uniform resource locator. We see this in the first URL. Now we come to know about URL. Uniform resource locator. Each web page has unique address. As we have some address, so every web page also has a address. The uniform resource locator or URL. These addresses are called uniform resource locator or URL. The URL, pronounced URL, is the specific address of a web page. Any web page, it has a address. It's called URL. To open web page, the URL needs to be typed the address box of web browser. When you go to open the web page, you must type the the name of URL in the web browser. There is a special system for addressing internet site. It is some special system for this in the internet site. The URL or web address is typically composed of 4 parts. It is typically generally in 4 parts. A protocol name. First is protocol name. A protocol is set of rules and standards that enable computers to exchange information. This protocol sets for rules and standards of the exchange information. The location of the site. The name of the organization that maintains the site. This site, the name of the organization, which organization maintains the site. A suffix that identifies the kind of organization it is. For example, you see, example is given. The example is HTTP, then to what? Then www.microsoft.com is made up for the it is also a address. Now you see the HTTP. HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. You see here, a protocol is set up for rules and standards. This is the HTTP. This is a hypertext transfer protocol. This is the most common protocol on the internet. It is the most common. We use this in web search everywhere. Then what? www. www, you know, this is the World Wide Web. Microsoft, you know Microsoft. Microsoft is a company, a software company, or software. He makes software. The web server is Microsoft.com means this is the common extension. It's, you see, .com you can you get in many things. Some, it is the common extension. Some extensions are .com means commercial. It is always .com is used in commercial purposes. .edu, edu means it is used in education institution or education purpose. .gov means government. .mil or mil, it is military. .net means it is in network. .org means organization. But in it is used in generally, but some foreign foreign code is also the last digits of the address, such as .au Australia, .ca Canada, .fr France, and .in means India.